This is Pat Walker at Mission Winners, and we're doing a recap here and an overview of the leading groups and some of the leading stocks. These are the leading groups ranked this week. Auto manufacturing, software, medical. You can see the rank, and you can see the rank last week. One of the things that's very useful about this, and this is a fact, it's not an opinion, leading groups produce leading stocks. So by default, we look at these leading groups very, very closely. We go more in depth with the VIPs, but this gives us a broad overview. And I'll just share this with you as I'm scanning through here. And again, you can print this out if you'd like. Okay, take a note of it. Just some of the stocks that are leading in this auto manufacturing group, you know what it is. What is it? It's Tesla. We had a great run with Tesla, okay? Close to 400 points, but it looks good. That's the leading stock in that group. What else is decent in that group? Well, Tesla's about it, okay? Ferrari's got a relative strength of 80, but it's really Tesla's the horse. Tesla is the horse. The number 2 group is computer software medical. You can see it was 2 last week and it's 2 this week. A couple of the leading stocks, Veev, VEEV is a leading stock, and Teladoc. Both those have been keyless stocks before. And as I said, TDOC, Teladoc. 2 things, that are fairly strong. The next group is, right here, Internet Retail. Internet Retail. A couple of stocks that are strong. VIP Shop is strong. JD is strong. Alibaba, Amazon. Amazon's the horse, for sure, okay? That's worked out really well for us. That's over 400 points working on that here, and it's good. But again, I could go back further. This Internet Retail, it's been a strong group, and we focus on the leading stocks in the group. It's that simple, just for what it's worth. What's the next group? Is biotechnology. Biotechnology, why is biotech doing so well? A big part of it's COVID-19. Some of the leading stocks in the group with high relative strength and a good EPS, VRTX, BMRN, Boy, Mary, Roger, Nancy, Regeneron, Biogen, Insight, ones to possibly look at. I will share this with you. Always be careful with biotechnology. They're great when they run, but any news can clip you really bad. I've seen it through the years. So just a word to the wise, be cognizant of that, all right? It's your money. Just be aware. Also consider this. These companies are working on COVID-19, which is great. I think it's wonderful. Innovation. Let's suppose there's 5 companies working on it and the charts on all of them look good. One of them comes out with an announcement. What do you think is going to happen to the other 4? Heaven help you if you don't own the right one. Just something to consider. All right? Biotech can be very risky. Number right here, you see this? Gold, silver, hanging in there. What are a couple of leading stocks? All right, we don't do thin stocks, but KGC, all right, is one of them. Franco-Nevada, FNV is another one. High relative strength with a good earnings per share rate. A couple of things to look at. KL, but again, gold, silver, last week 5, this week 5. Number 6, cable satellite, right? Kind of a hit and miss group, to be quite honest. CCOI is not bad. Cabo, CABO, might be a little bit thinner. Those are the leaders in the group. Those 2. That's where it ends. Cabo and CCOI. On any of these, always take a look at price, volume. Volume. Don't forget it. Thin stocks, boy, they'll catch you. I've, been doing this since 86. You see a few problems and all of a sudden they can blister you, just for what it's worth. Software, number 7. ServiceNow is good. NOW, Ring, RNG, Zoom, okay, has been a horse. That's been good, but you know what happened with the news with Facebook. DocuSign, all right. That gives you just a few things, to consider. Next one, for VIPs, we are far more in depth, okay. Medical Diversified, group rank 8. What's the horses there? Eli Lilly, Roche, RHHBY. Those are the horses, okay? Just to tell you. Next one, Telecom Services Wireless, Telecom Wireless. And, it's a scattered group. T-Mobile's in there, Okay, Shenandoah, but it might be too thin, so strike, take that in consideration just for what it's worth. Here they are. And then let's go on to group rank 10, which is computer software desktop. It was 8, this week's 10. And again, you can see there's a tendency for strength here. I'll say it again, and this is not an opinion. Leading groups produce leading stocks. What's in this group here, software desktop? You've got Adobe, you've got Microsoft. I mean, those are names, folks. Those are two big names right there. And, things to consider. We produce a list of stocks for our VIPs, and we do a chart analysis, in-depth chart analysis, just to see what looks best, what absolutely looks best. And it helps us focus on where to go, what to look for, and we call out real-time buy and sell signals. Also, I'll share this with you. We don't day trade. We don't look at 5-minute charts. We don't scalp. I want to try to find longer trends. Longer trends, a longer clean and simple base, historically produces far better, more consistent, more reliable, less risky entry and gains. And these are the things that we do over and over. And it works. It works. And I'll say it again. We don't day trade. I don't look at 5-minute charts, and we don't scalp either. I'm not in there for 40 cents. I want to ride a trend for as long as possible so we can document that. Anyway, this is for you, just to give you an overview of what the leading groups are and what the rank is this week and last week. And you can see there's definite strength there, consistent strength, which we like. And I hope that helps you. And I hope you're all having a good, safe weekend, and I thank you.